Wow, were you satisfied with the outcome of the game today?
Well, I think it's quite good. And then what I think is Otado decided to maybe confuse our opponents, especially going to the World Cup.
Yeah.
Nobody should be mistaken that the Koreans did send some scouts to come and scout our game.
Why Korea? Why not Portugal?
We are in the game. The Portuguese also sent some scouts. Apart from that, the Uruguayans also.
But did we start with our regular team? The Thomas Partey play?
With Thomas Partey did not even play at all. He and the Kudus did not even feature at all.
Okay, so how did he arrange everyone?
You know, Otado.
We'll be going to watch the highlights of the game in a bit. 5 minutes highlights. We'll see it in a bit. But let's hear you.
You know, Otado is someone who is always very good when it comes to going with the 3-back. He likes to operate with the 3-back.
So that's what he did.
But today he decided not to.
So he did 4-4-2.
He did a typical 4-4-2.
I spoke to Sadiq Adams on Tuesday, and he was suggesting that with the kind of strength we have, Otto should do the 4-4-2.
You know,
it's less complicated. It's easier for the players. And
4-4-2. The thing is, when you are going to let your full-backs to attack, they need to have some security. In the sense that you need to have some of the midfielders to drop it back and help those centre backs. So this gives them the security. So he played a 4-4-2-2.
So who were the four at the back?
We had probably a UK back line.
So
Tariq Lamptey
on the right.
On the right. Baba Abdul Rahman on the left. Mohamed Salisu and then Daniel Amati.
So he brought Salisu in?
Yes, Salisu.
Southampton. Okay, so he dropped...
Alexander Jiku was not part.
Okay. So he paired Salisu and then Amati. Did it work?
Yeah, it worked perfectly.
Well, but the threat from Switzerland is not significant, is it?
You know, it's a friendly game and everyone is testing his strengths. The Swiss coach Murat Yakin decided even not to put a striker within the game. He decided to use a false 9 in the shape of Zerdan Shakirin. And then there's also one player, Bril Mbolo of AS Monaco, formerly of Schalke 04. So he was the one who was put on the pitch of play. But one thing I saw is we were stretching them because we played a 4-4-2 wide.
Did we have Tariq running across?
Tariq was running. And Daniel Afriya-Biani was everywhere on the pitch.
What role did he play, Barnier?
Barnier was the one partnering Iñaki Williams.
Up front.
So Dede Ayew was on the left.
Okay. And so Barnier played like a number 10.
Yes, a number 10.
And Inaki number 9.
Yes, but they kept on making some switches. So we kept on confusing the Swiss team. At a point, you see Iñaki going to the right side. Jordan Ayew will slot as the main man in the center forward. Dede will be on the left. At a point, you will see Barnier being the main man.
What should excite us about this game? Is it the opponent? Is it the scoreline, or is the sheer confidence of the players?
The opponent is part based on the fact that Switzerland is one of the teams that, if you critically watch football, they have players who are playing at the top level.
Okay.
Their goalkeeper, Jan Sommer, is one of the top-notch goalkeepers for Borussia Mönchengladbach in the Bundesliga. Team that has one of the top midfielders in the English Premier League, in Granit Xhaka, who happened to be the captain for them, Arsenal. He happens to be the one who partners Thomas Partey in the midfield.
Oh, that's the game. That's the highlights of the game.
Yes.
Okay, let's see the highlights of the game as it's played.
Yeah.
So this is the beginning of the game. This is the Black Star bench. I'm sure it's the national anthem period. We don't have commentary, do we? Okay, so we can talk about it. So the game, the Black Stars stand up in a white jersey. Yeah. But you were saying that the Swiss did not start with a striker.
They did not start with a striker. They played a false 9 in Bril Mbolo. But they came with a back line.
The game started now.
They came with a
Swiss were in red, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so the 4-4-2 is what you're looking at now. Is that Tariq on the ball?
Yes, Tariq is the one on the ball.
Okay, that's
no, Tariq. No, here is Tariq.
Tariq has now picked it up.
Yes, the one was Daniel Afriya-Biani, who was the one on the ball.
I see.
Yes.
And so in terms of our first game, Sadiq Adams was saying the other day that he thinks for his first 11, he'll put both Dede and Jordan in because he wanted players who are familiar with the stature of the World Cup opening game. Do you kind of agree with that?
For me, tactically, I disagree with him. Yes.
Why?
If you take a look at the players that we've invited even for this tournament, out of the final 26 that we went with to this tournament, 13, it's only 13 of them representing 50% have played at the World Cup before. And also 13 of them also representing 50% have never even featured for Ghana at any tournament at all.
The Ghanaian, those in the Ghanaian squad.
Yes. And out of the 13 players who have never featured for Ghana at all at any tournament,
that's 10, a good long ball. That's a good long ball. And the control is great. Who's on the ball?
Kamal Antoine Semenyo. This was in the second half.
Nah, he's good. Yes. His control of the ball.
This was in the second half.
I wish I had a slow motion for that.
Yes.
Very good control. Yeah, there it comes.
Yes.
Yeah, that very, very good. Long ball.
Yes.
He puts it down in between two defenders. He controls the ball, picks it up, and he completely wins it.
Yes.
That's a good player. That's a good player.
So I think this is the first goal that Mohamed Salisu scored.
Oh, the defender?
Yes, Mohamed Salisu scored.
He headed it home?
Yes, he scored the first goal for Ghana.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. But you were saying that Salisu will probably better fit the back three that Otto plays, isn't it? That's what you said before.
For me, I think the back three, most of the helps to maybe cure those problems that you're going to have, especially in defensive transitions. Because if you are under attack, what it means is those wing backs will quickly join the three, so you form a 5-man back. Otuado most often used to go with the default 3-back, which was where he will use his number 6 to slot in as they want to join the center halves. And then he uses his guys who are at the right and the left to join the attack. And that was what we typically use against Nigeria in that game at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium and also at the Moshood Abiola Stadium. You remember we were using Baba Idrisu in the middle of the park. But most often when we are with the ball, he slots in to come and join those two center backs, which was Alexander Jiku and then Daniel Amati. So this affords Dennis Odoi, who was our right back at that time, and then Gideon Mensah. So you saw that Dennis Odoi and Gideon Mensah were not part of today's game. So we've picked...
Dennis Odoi is not in the team, is he?
No, yeah, he's in the team, but he never featured today.
He's in the team?
Yes, he's in the team.
Okay, but he didn't feature today?
He didn't feature.
Okay. So no Kudus, no Partey?
No Kudus, no Partey.
But both Ayus played?
Both Ayus played, yeah.
And we left the game with no injury at all, isn't it?
Yeah, no injury.
Okay, so we're waiting for the second goal now, is that it?
Yeah, that's the second goal.
Who's on the ball?
Kamaldeen Sulemana.
Oh, that's a good run.
Yes. And then Antoine Semenyo had this one to cross
okay,
on from
that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yes.
I'm watching it now. I kind of agree with those who said the opposition was not that formidable.
For me, I disagree. I will be tempted to say maybe they were quite cautious, quite jittery, because the tournament is coming on. Everybody wants to have his players fully fit for the tournament. And mind you, potentially we can meet this team going to the round 16.
That's if we top our group?
Yes.
And they come second?
And they come second because they are in Group G and we are in Group H. Or if they top and then we come second.
So they are in the same group with Brazil?
With Brazil, Serbia, and then Cameroon.
Oh, so Cameroon is in the next group?
Yes.
So potentially we can meet Cameroon as well?
Yes, that one was also a potentiality.
Everyone anticipates Brazil will win that group?
Yes.
So no one wants to be second in this group? Yes. Because if you're second in this group, you meet Brazil. So we are all hoping to top this group and meet the second over there. Which could be Cameroon, which could be...
That would be the best option for
We're going
us.
to be talking about the African Challenge, and then we'll find out from you how you rate the Cameroonians. I think this highlights is coming to an end now. Yes, it is at the end now. Very good 2-goal victory for Ghana.